Today's video is about someone who made a colossal lapse in judgment. I explained in a video how he's a losing sports bettor, and he decided to try and clown on me to his Instagram audience. Such a shame that I'll have to ruin his day today. 2 weeks ago, it just so happened that this article by Yahoo was released titled "New Jersey Sports Betting Figures Offer a Reminder of How Hard Parlay Bets Are to Win." I know a lot of you don't bet on sports, so I'll keep this simple. You can place straight bets, which is where you bet that one team will beat the other. A parlay bet is where you put multiple games in the same bet. If you're confident in picking the winners for 3 games, you can put them all in a parlay where the payout is greater than picking the individual games. New Jersey, which has taken over as the top state for sports betting, has a profit of $608 million on completed sports bets made this year through October. More than half of that profit came from parlays. This article couldn't have come out at a better time. The casinos in New Jersey are making more money than ever, and half of the revenue was from parlay bets. If you're watching this and aren't familiar with sports betting, you can probably figure out that since parlays make so much money for the casinos, it's probably best to not bet parlays, right? The New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement put out its October figures on Wednesday, and other than the sheer volume of sports betting in the state, the most startling number might have been how much of the house's profit has come from parlays. Through October, it was $335.2 million. That means parlays account for about 55.1% of the state's overall profit on sports betting. Think about that before you play that 5-teamer hoping for a big score. The casinos are making more money than ever, and 55% of it is coming from one source. Today's subject just happens to be the one guy who's beaten up the books. Watch out, here comes Buster Douglas with the upset. Today's subject is the self-proclaimed sports betting GOAT, Parlay P. As the name suggests, he is the GOAT at betting parlays, and he's also the GOAT at sending the casinos massive profits. The casinos are making it so obvious that they love parlay bets. Hey everyone, we're having record months in profits, and a majority of it is coming from one source. If you want to know the secret to the casino's marketing, it's this Las Vegas Review-Journal article. Baseball bettor hits 18 parlay, wins $38K on Las Vegas Strip, and they show their ticket of turning $250 into $38,000. Who owns the Las Vegas Review-Journal? Sheldon Adelson's company. Who is Sheldon Adelson? Oh, it just so happens that he was one of the biggest casino owners in Las Vegas. Why do you think they post these winning tickets? It's marketing. The Review-Journal promotes the dream and the casinos provide it. And one person just happens to own both. Oh man, these tourists are winning all this money. You should head to the casinos that I also own to see if you can do the same. Parlay P's Instagram is basically the same thing as what the casinos do. He gives off the facade that he's winning, and if you buy his picks, you too can win the lottery. Parlay P makes his money selling the dream just like the casinos. The beef really started on November 12th when I released a video titled "These Fake Gurus Are Losing Money and Won't Admit It." In that video, I detailed all of the reasons why popular sports betting fake gurus are big time losers at sports betting. Near the end, I evaluated Parlay P's betting and why his strategy is losing money long term. He mentioned me in his stories numerous times and then sent me a screenshot of a previous message I had sent him. A few months back, he blew up my inbox about making a video about him because he's completely transparent, consistent winner, completely legit. It was hard to read with all the emojis. I feel like he has texting Tourette's. One thing we can both agree on is that Mozzie is a complete scammer. He was thankful that I didn't bash him, even though I told everyone you'll lose money by buying his picks. I said that you don't deserve to get bashed, but you have a long way to go before you're considered legit, my friend. He said, "In your opinion, my friend." What I love about sports betting is it's not opinion-based at all. I started this video with the article about the casinos winning 55% of their $600 million on parlays for a reason. Parlay betting is a sucker's bet based on math. An intermediate understanding of probability and statistics shows that parlay betting is a negative EV bet. Statistics isn't opinion-based. I have 28K followers that would tell you otherwise. The logical fallacies this guy uses makes my head legitimately hurt. A flat earth group on Facebook can have 200,000 members. Look, Spencer, the earth is flat. The 200,000 people in this group say so. He asked how I can make an assessment on his picks, which is hilarious because that's exactly what I did in my video. I broke down the numbers on why he's not a long-term winner. Talking about statistics show I have $1.8 million in wins in 8 months. Your opinion matters none. This guy will blow up your inbox like a sex-obsessed teenager after finding out the cute girl in class likes him. Keep in mind that at no point is he ever sending proof of anything. The story that he posted was him posting our conversation to his followers and adding the text, "Spencer seems to have gotten quiet. He doesn't have anything to say about my winnings." He was demanding attention like a little child. I was busy at the moment, but a fake guru challenging me gets me to drop whatever it is I was doing and get back to business. Side note, I messaged someone in Vegas in the sports betting industry. Parlay P is blowing up my inbox. Dude is like a horny teenager texting a hot girl. This person laughed and indicated that they did not know him. I told this person that I broke down parlay math and he's upset. The sports betting industry is super small, and even smaller is the group of people who actually win. If Parlay P was legit, everyone would know him, especially people in the industry in your city. Let's get back to the messages. Sorry you aren't getting enough attention. Here's the $1.8 million question. How do you calculate your edge against the books? If anyone wants to know how Parlay P got his name, it was actually from Paul George.
I'm used to it. I'm used to this. Y'all ain't met Parlay P yet, huh?
This is Paul George, who is an excellent basketball player, but a couple years ago had a lot of bad performances in the playoffs, including missing like every clutch shot he ever took at one point, so it became a meme in the NBA community. Whenever he had a bad game, people would say it was Playoff P time. So when Parlay P was looking for a name for his brand, he thought to himself, who is someone who considers himself one of the GOATs, misses every clutch shot, and loses games? Similar to Playoff P, I'll name myself Parlay P, and that's the origin story. When asked how he calculates his edge, a very important question for a clown disguised as a sports bettor, he says, here's the answer, who gives a F? You're the guy that said, and I quote, statistics isn't opinion-based. This guy doesn't care, but legit spent the entire afternoon blowing up my inbox and putting our conversation all over his Instagram stories. His behavior really says he doesn't care. You mentioned me and gave an opinion. If you were stating facts, you wouldn't have mentioned me at all. We'll stay away from opinions and show the facts of his results. I'm in a Discord group that shares these fake gurus' picks so the group can evaluate their wins and losses. Let's see how he's been doing lately. FYI, I'm covering up a lot of text because I'm not promoting the group, so that's why the images will look odd, but I'm including the dates and games as proof. Game 1, he has the Phoenix Suns covering the spread of 7. They won by 5, so they didn't cover. Losing ticket. For those of you who aren't familiar with sports betting, remember that with parlay tickets, you have to win every single bet within the parlay, so one loss means the entire bet is a loss. The Suns didn't cover the spread, as you just saw, which leaves standard 1 as a losing ticket. They didn't cover the first half either, so standard 3 is a losing ticket. Standard 2 begins with Michigan covering the spread. Michigan didn't cover the 22, so that's a losing ticket too. November 13, VIP number 1, Coastal Carolina lost outright, so that's an L. November 13, VIP number 2, he has Coastal Carolina beating the first half spread. They were 12.5 point favorites, so the first half was probably somewhere around 6, and they lost the first half. That's a losing ticket. I have 21 different screenshots, some containing more than one ticket. I won't bore you with going through every single one, but this dude is a big time loser. There is no opinion with that statement. When you lose every ticket, that makes you a solidified loser. Please dispute my claims then. No need. Please provide evidence as to how you have an edge. I don't care enough. He apparently doesn't care enough now. Let's go back through the inbox and see if this dude cares about me making a video on him. He began the DMs months ago with winning tickets. He sent numerous DMs about how I should really look into him. Multiple mentions of me in his stories telling his fan base to go spam my page to make a video on him. Well, Parlay P, here's your video. I wasn't going to do it, but you called me out publicly to your fan base, so now I have to. You're a fraud, and now more than 28,000 people know. Here's him asking again for a video on him. He asked multiple times. He cared for months that I would make a video on him, then once I started asking for simple proof that he's legit, oh man, Spencer, I don't care. There's no need to prove that I'm legit. He says he doesn't care. I respond, yeah, because you're a fraud, and you know it, or maybe you don't. I still don't know which is worse. I actually haven't determined what's worse. If you're a fraud and taking people's money, that's terrible, but if you're a fraud and don't know you're a fraud, that means you're a con man and an idiot. His logic is that the people mess with him and that's all he cares about. Telling people how to gamble when you're a losing sports bettor is not important at all, as long as they follow me on Instagram and give me smile emojis. That's all that matters apparently. Validation over legitimacy sums up social media gurus these days. He made a colossal mistake by calling me an idiot. I told him that it would be easy to prove me wrong. It was also hilariously ironic that he spent all day blowing up my inbox, but now conveniently doesn't have time to prove he's legit. I love these fake sports gamblers. They're so much fun. Is everyone else having as much fun as I am? I am so easy to prove wrong, yet none of them can do it. Parlay P messaged me for hours on this day, and he posted numerous stories about me, yet couldn't find 2 seconds to show a winning spreadsheet or any proof of winning. No, what's ironic is you made a claim without any basis to your claim. I literally made a video breaking down why his strategy is a losing one using probability and statistics. The casinos are making more money than ever. They're making insane amounts of money on parlays. This guy is a loser as shown by his picks. And apparently there's no basis to my claims. Am I the only one who realizes how brain dead these fake gurus are? Your opinion as me being a fraud isn't any statistic again. If statistics were a language, this dude would need closed captioning. This dude is as brain dead as his followers. He has it wrong. I don't call him a fraud because I think he is. I call him a fraud because the results say he is. It's you being a little puss sitting behind the computer stating your opinion without any evidence. I'm no longer white boy Spencer. I'm little puss boy Spencer. Just the hater sitting behind the computer. Unfortunately for Playoff P, Parlay P, whatever his name is, I'm sitting in front of a camera now broadcasting this to hundreds of thousands of people. Truly, you're a clown, bro, but I'm cool with that. I guess I'm the clown now, not the guy who's a big time losing sports bettor. The Argentine peso holds its value better than Parlay P's clients' money, yet I'm the clown. He said, you've never seen it done in your life after sending his alleged winning tickets. I jokingly said, why don't you just send over your tax returns too, since it's so verifiable that you win all the time? Of course, he posted that on his stories about how I'm a stalker, and then all of his brain dead followers accused me of being a pocket watcher and racist, of course. among other non-YouTube compliant words. Some of the losers that follow him sent me some very ugly DMs. Here you can see all of the stories he posted about me and calls me a clown and a stalker. I literally had to mute his messages because my phone was blowing up all afternoon from him sending DMs and posting my name in his stories. To finish up our conversation, he sent more mentions and posts about him being legit because he can afford a car or something. This is just the next episode in my Nail in the Coffin series. The real victims here are the people who pay for his picks. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that in order to lose money with his picks, you have to pay for them first. Since some of you watching this follow Parlay P, you're gonna say something like, Spencer, you're an idiot. I bought a ticket from him once and we won. We dropped $1,000 and the ticket paid out $10,000. You're just a hater. I'm sure he wins every now and then. This is how the casinos make their money. The Las Vegas Strip reports $2.1 billion in gambling revenue, highest quarterly win in history. This article was written a month ago. I very much send a huge thank you to losers like Parlay P for sending money to the casinos, which keeps the Vegas economy going strong. I love not paying state income taxes because of all the casino profits. The sports books and casinos tease you with parlay bets because you think you can win, but you are a long-term loser. You'll win just enough to keep you coming back, but the casinos always win, my friend. This is also to the people who follow him. I'm in communication with people in the industry. One guy said Parlay used to ask him for winning tickets to post on his stories. Another showed me how easy it is to place multiple bets on the same day so that you'll always have at least one winning ticket for marketing purposes. It's all a facade. This is all just for fun. We're just having fun, right? This video shouldn't be taken seriously. Go bet your money at the casinos. And if you like Parlay P and have a winning ticket from his membership, you shouldn't cash it. Hold on to it because it's rarer than a winning lottery ticket. Thanks for watching.